Good morning, and thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. My name is Christine Hauser, and I've recently stepped into the role of Intermediate IT Specialist on the Crimson Crush project. I've spent the past week reviewing the current build, the initial deliverables, and the requirements our team outlined. Today, I'm presenting a high-level assessment of where the project stands, what improvements are needed, and a structured plan to move Crimson Crush toward a successful public launch within the next 12 to 18 months. Right now, Crimson Crush is in a solid early development phase. The core gameplay loop is functional, the UI is partially implemented, and the foundational HTML, CSS, and JavaScript structure is in place. We also have early art assets and some basic documentation. This slide and the next use the current and desired reality technique of goal setting, letting us know where our project is today and where it needs to be for launch. As you can see, the project is not yet ready for public release. There's no formal testing framework, no analytics, no deployment pipeline, and the UI UX still needs significant refinement. Performance optimization, accessibility, and mobile responsiveness also haven't been addressed yet. So in terms of our current reality, we have a strong foundation, but we are still far from a production-ready game. Our desired reality is a polished, stable, and fully featured game that's ready for public launch and future updates. Marked by the Aggie Crimson Gems from Crimson Crush, you can see the landmarks for production. A complete and intuitive UI UX, fully integrated art and audio assets, smooth optimized gameplay, mobile responsiveness across major screen sizes, accessibility improvements, analytics and telemetry for player behavior, a CI/CD pipeline for deployment, and clear developer documentation for long-term maintainability. The gap between our current and desired reality defines the work ahead, and it gives us a clear direction for the next 12 to 18 months. To guide the project at a high level, I've created 3 OKRs, objectives and key results, that will anchor our progress. This goal-setting system is ideal here because it works well for setting high-level, long-term goals that leadership can measure over the 12 to 18-month timeline. The Azure Sky Gems from Crimson Crush note each of these results. Objective 1 is to deliver a polished, stable, and engaging game experience. Our key results include reducing bugs by 80%, improving average FPS by 20%, and completing all UI UX work by month 6. Objective 2 is to prepare Crimson Crush for a scalable public launch. Key results for this include implementing a CI/CD pipeline by month 4, achieving 95% mobile responsiveness, and integrating analytics by month 8. Objective 3 is to ensure long-term maintainability. This includes completing full developer documentation by month 10, creating a modular code structure, and establishing an asset management system. These OKRs give us measurable targets and a clear sense of direction. You'll notice that all of the key results are in green. As the plan is reevaluated, these may shift to yellow or red if it becomes necessary to either change or update the objectives. Next, I've outlined several SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals for the first 6 months. They are highlighted here with the white sans gems. The SMART goal-setting system excels at breaking down our OKRs into specific, actionable, and time-bound tasks that keep the project on track. By week 12, all UI UX screens and interactions will be complete. By month 4, load time will be reduced to under 3 seconds. By month 5, automated tests will cover at least 40% of the code base, and by month 4, the CI/CD pipeline will be fully operational. These short-term goals focus on stability, usability, and development efficiency. For the long-term goals, covering months 6 through 18, and accented with the Mesilla Valley Sunset Gems, we have all art, animation, and audio assets will be completed by month 10. Accessibility improvements will bring the game to WCAG AA compliance by month 12. Analytics will be integrated by month 8 with at least 5 key metrics tracked. And by month 14, we'll have a feature-complete build ready for beta testing and final polish. These long-term goals ensure the game is polished, accessible, and ready for launch. To meet these goals, we'll need several key resources, which are annotated by Organ Mountain Gems. On the development side, we'll use GitHub, a CI/CD platform, and automated testing frameworks. For design, we'll rely on Figma and Krita for UI and art assets. We'll also need a part-time QA tester, occasional back-end support for analytics, and a device testing suite to ensure mobile responsiveness. These resources are realistic and align with the project's scope and timeline. Here's the high-level execution plan and a glimpse of the Sagebrush Mint Gems. Months 1 through 3 focus on UI/UX completion, CI/CD setup, and initial testing. Months 4 through 6 focus on asset integration, analytics, and performance optimization. Months 7 through 12 focus on accessibility improvements, documentation, and mobile responsiveness. And months 12 through 18 focus on beta testing, final polish, and deployment preparation. This phased approach keeps the project organized and ensures steady progress toward launch. This timeline summarizes the plan visually. The foundation phase covers months 1 through 3. The build-out phase covers months 4 through 6. The polish phase covers months 7 through 12. And the launch prep phase covers months 12 to 18. Each phase has clear deliverables and measurable outcomes. In closing, Crimson Crush is in a strong position, with a clear picture of our current and desired realities, along with structured OKRs, SMART goals, and a clear execution plan. We can confidently deliver a polished, stable, and engaging game within the 12 to 18-month launch window. This plan ensures the game is technically sound, visually polished, and ready for public release, while also being maintainable for future updates. Thank you for your time. I'm happy to answer any questions or provide additional details as needed.